Good morning, everybody. Melissa here. I am driving to run some errands before work. I pick up my food that I need to get for the next few days with my client. I have a special diet that I've been eating. I started eating whole foods again from the earth. Just so everybody knows, when you go to the grocery store, you really should shop the perimeter and not the middle aisles. The perimeter of the grocery store is where all the healthy food is that you need for your body. We weren't made to eat Doritos and Cheetos and soda and all these yummy cakes and things that may taste so good, but that's the problem is we get addicted to it with our taste buds. It goes to our dopamine in our brain, and then it's over with. It's like becomes a literal addiction. And it's funny how we deem drugs and alcohol as bad and other things as bad, but we don't really take eating bad foods. Even overeating is considered an addiction. But what about the foods that we eat, that we put in our bodies? What about that? That's crucial to our growth, our mind, everything else. 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry, I had to drop something off for my kids before work. But about 2 months ago, I started eating whole again. When I was in my 20s, actually when I went to college for health and fitness and nutrition. And I got real big into learning about foods then, but not like now. Not realizing what happens when we put this junk food into our body, and especially sugar. And for me, that's huge because I was a big sugar addict for a long time. Ask anybody that knew me, I would eat bags of those Haribo's peaches, and I mean 4, 5, 6 bags of them a day. And what I've realized is that the more sugar we eat, the more parasites that grow in our stomach. We have obviously natural occurring microscopic macrobiotic organisms in our guts to help us break down things, but we also have the bad parasites too, and they start to see. What's funny is they're not even really bad, okay? But what starts to happen is over time they accumulate. The more sugar you eat, the more junk you eat, the more processed stuff you eat, and with our environmental factors like the chemtrails that they're spraying, the aluminum, the barium. There's a lot of evil stuff going on in our world, and it's not for our best interest. The food pyramid, that was all a lie. That was all a lie. It was to keep control. And when you go back to the Bible, actually, and it talks about how we should eat only, and if you're a meat eater, which I'm not, but if you're a meat eater, how we should only eat cow and goat, and especially drink goat's milk. I've just found this out, which I've never had, but I went to go price it and it's super expensive. But I started eating whole again. I started eating fruits and vegetables and only things that are good for my body. And it's crazy, like your mind gets clearer. Things start to change. I also started purging things out into the toilet that I never thought I would see. So we build like a biofilm up against our intestines, and this is where these parasites, how they stay, how they reproduce. So and especially I'm looking into doing like a detox one day, a real big detox, like where you flush out the biofilm and everything. This is what cancer is. This is what tumors are. They're parasite sacs. And once you understand this, it really starts to change the dynamic. If you really get in tune with your body, you really think, oh my God, what am I ingesting? What am I putting into myself? And then the whole chemotherapy thing, like my mom went through breast cancer, and to think that these parasite sacs, they make this tumor, like they call it at the doctor, they make this sac, it's for protection in your body. And you can eliminate this yourself by using wormwood, clove oil, oregano oil, black seed, natural substances from the earth that God put here that our bodies were meant to consume. Okay, this is what helps us grow. And also, the sun. We need the sun. That was another lie. Skin cancer, sunscreens, another lie. But I just wanted to come on and talk about a little bit about that. And I'm actually, like I said, on my way to work. And just wanted to share that with you guys, that this journey for me, changing my diet, I don't eat until noon. Fasting is how we regenerate our cells. I'm learning about all of this right now, and it's so interesting to me because, you know, getting older, it's hard. And that's the thing. If we treat our bodies good, if we put what our bodies need in it, aging could be so much more graceful and easier. It doesn't have to be hard. And also the thoughts in your brain. Thoughts create reality. Personality creates personal reality. I love that when I heard that. But with that, I'm going to go. And everybody have a lovely day. I will be back on in a little while to talk more about depression. I made a video about that and said I would continue it, and I will. That's another thing, how I naturally cured my depression. Grounding is huge for me. Having my feet barefoot on the earth is huge for me. So everybody get outside today, put your feet on the earth, and have a great day, and I will check you out later. See you later, everybody.